Hello, welcome back. We're still in this doom and gloom palace. I'm gonna need Goombella for these guys. Well, to tattle, because they're chain chomps. Chain chomps are built like built defensively. Let's see. I have an attack power 7. That does 2. They have 5 defense. Cool. Alright. Let's see what you got. Yeah. When you're built like Pac-Man with... You know what? Chain chomps are literally just a cross between Pac-Man and a shark. They have 7 HP. Oh, jeez, yeah. And now you can understand why I decided to bring Piercing Blow with me. This is why. Piercing Blow just negates all defense, making it one of the best hammer badges, and badges in general, in the game. Hold on, I need to get this. I was off by 1. Oh yeah, I forgot. My partners also have the dropped defense. That's okay though. For the most part, I'm not going to be letting my partners be the meat shield anyway. My partners have gone from defensive tank to glass cannon. You know what? That's another really cool thing about this game. Is that your badge combinations can make your partners be just about anything. Well, you can also be just about anything, really. It's like... Partners like Flurry and Bobbery, they have a lot of HP. So you can build them up to be defensive walls, really. Like you put a bunch of defense pluses on, like bolster their defenses as much as you can. They can be really good walls. On the other hand, then you've got characters like Yoshi and Vivian who can be glass cannons. You could buff their attacks so much. It's like all the partners can work all ways. And like, yeah, sure, some of them have their strengths and weaknesses. But I think one of the actual downsides is that they all have to be the same thing. I'm dying. Well, I don't have much of a choice, so I'm just gonna hammer this guy. And then I gotta heal. Well, actually, I'll just use this. 10 coins, really. Oh, how expensive. Ah. For this late in the game, I'd expect that to be a lot more. But even then, you saw how much money I have. Hardly a problem. Thank you, Bobbery. Now, I think it is definitely going to be about time to talk about this area. In the fact that, again, we are currently on what would assume to be the outside of the palace. And keep in mind, as you can see by the top of the background here, everything is underground. This massive tower, still in relatively good condition, sank under the ground. Like, already, this entire place of being a palace sunk underground is pretty cool. Even more so, again, how good condition this place is in. Like, it's genuinely surprising how well this destroyed and decimated palace held up. Now, yeah, sure, nothing has been in here in thousands of, like, at least 1,000 years. But age doesn't work that way. Age is not going to sit there and say, hey, you didn't use this, it's not going to age. No, that shit's still going to be in... Like, the natural conditions of being underground are probably going to affect it in some way. So, to see everything hold up so well, it's baffling. But I like it because, again, the Palace of Shadows is also a very ominous place. I can't really... It's hard to describe. But, like, this is my favorite area in the whole game. And while we're going to go up to the top of this tower first, we're not going to start this area. Not yet. And I think another thing is, a lot of this just doesn't get answered. Like, what is this? Like, it's clearly like some sort of... It's clearly some sort of model of the solar system. It's like got orbits and what look like planets, and the center being the sun. But it's like, why? Why is it there? What purpose did it serve? What really is it? What purpose did this entire tower serve back when it was still standing? I love that. Like, that's a question that never gets answered. It doesn't... I don't even think this place has an official name, but I believe it's been called the Tower of Riddles. I mean, I guess it might have an official name. I'll have to double check. But here's the thing. That is not currently our objective. We need to ignore this spot for now, and we need to head through here. Yes, it does seem like we're progressing, but you'd be... Well, we can't really progress truly. So, we just have to go through these hallways. Fight some enemies along the way. Another one of 1,000-year doors, more interesting designs, and reasons why we are upset that the design direction has been changed to a much more boring sense. That's a dark wizard. Part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Yeah, thing is pretty much the only way to describe it. Look at it. It's pretty strong, not nearly as defensive as a chain chomp, but it's definitely got more HP. And one of the few times where we encounter a variant of an enemy before the original variant. Yeah, like, it says it can do a lot, but aside from duplicating itself and shooting a laser, it's not actually all that interesting. Its peculiar design is the best thing about it. And then it just goes all straight Magic Koopa on us and does this. So obviously we can't tell which is which, and it's really hard to tackle all of them at once because stuff like Quake Hammer doesn't hit it. And we don't really have many, and I'm not willing to waste actually, what items do I have? No, not really willing to waste anything offensive on this. There we go. Yeah, when there's only one of them right out the gate, that's pretty problematic. Because it'll just multiply immediately. But yeah, I honestly love the wizard enemies because they just have the most peculiar design out of most enemies, and that's saying something for a game that really relishes in its peculiar designs for enemies. Chain chomp or a fan? Ow. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. I don't even think Vivian's gonna be able to do anything to these guys. Oh wait, actually. Hold on, she might. Let's test it out, because she does have the extra attack power. Yeah, but they can't be burned, so... Ow. I am really bad at super guarding these things. Which is, like, again, these are another sound-based enemy that I can super guard better when I can actually hear their attack. Oh well. Vivian's actually... Ooh! A power punch! Oh my goodness, what are the odds? I'm saving that. I'm saving that. I was literally just thinking to myself of a fun way to fight one of the bosses we'll encounter soon. And I was like, oh, but I don't have a power punch, so it's like, whatever. And that happens. Oh. My friends. Why was this hallway empty? I was about to say, hold up. Yeah, a lot of long corridors here. Okay. Well, this will be easy. Bobbery with an attack power of 8 against these guys is ballistic. Oh yeah, I remember. Cannot screw up action commands on purpose because then I'll just have an attack power of 0. Okay, now if I'm correct, there should be a save block. Oh, there's another one. I was expecting there to be one. Oh, there's 3 of them. Hello. Hello, and immediate goodbye. I'm pretty sure this will kill, actually. Oh yeah! 10 damage! Let's do it! Immediate kill because we literally turned Bobbery into a fully functioning nuke against fire enemies. Yep, here we are. So, you know, when you place a save block randomly in a place like this, you probably can guess that there's only one thing that'll come out of that. We facing a boss. Who are you? Look familiar? This, like I said, this game does like its reskins. No one's disturbed me here in eons. Now, who's this dragon fellow? I say, isn't that Hooktail the thing you beat before? I'm glad that at least Mario filled in our partners on the, yes, enormous with rather grimly toes. Why on earth is the first thing Hooktail, anything associated with Hooktail, the first thing people think they come to is the feet? I would be more concerned about the giant jaw and the giant stomach that could eat me whole. This is Gloomtail, yes. A very, very, very original name. At least he doesn't have the same foot fetish that Hooktail has. Ugh. But yeah, this is Gloomtail, the middle of the 3 dragon siblings. And yes, I did say 3. One thing I should note, as I probably mentioned a while, this chapter has a lot of bosses. From mini to major. And the Dark Bones was just the start. Ugh, hiccups. Gloomtail is the first of these many bosses, and allow me to show you why it's kind of scary. I think he's Hooktail's brother. I see the family resemblance. Yeah, I do too. It's quite literally a palette swap. Max HP is 80, attack is 8, defense is 2. This quote-unquote mini-boss caps the HP of every chapter boss we've fought so far. Yeah. And another reason why I chose to opt to use the Feeling Fine badge in this chapter, Gloomtail can poison you with its breath. Fire wasn't enough for this guy. No, guy had to go straight for the poison. So luckily, while we can guard it, it will not poison us. However, we can still do this. We can burn him. So yeah, Gloomtail's going to be a bit of a problem. Because as I mentioned, attack power of 8, and with our dropped defense on our partners, it's going to be painful for them. Alright, here's an idea. I'm going to Bushight Vivian, because of anybody here, I do not want her taking damage. Partners need to be kept alive. See, like, that would have been hard. That would have been painful. I really should be switching that to Mari. You know what? Nah, we're good. Next phase is we do a boss classic. When it comes right down to it, Power Lift is easily one of the most useful specials just for bosses alone. This will also help Vivian when the invisibility wears off. Ah, if it was a little faster, I could have gotten the extra attack boost too. That's okay. I'll take some damage. Oh, I guess the problem is that a lot of indirect attacks like Fire Breath and magical lasers and shit kind of pierce defense. So if Gloomtail starts, you know, stomping, that's different. In this case, though, poisonous breath is going to be a bit of a problem to deal with. Alright, can't screw this up. Oh my goodness, like that. Yeah, so this is a problem. Every part of me says I really should hit the Sweet Feast button, but you know what? Given that I screwed up an attack, that's probably for the best that I Sweet Feast. I need some health because Mario's gonna die if I don't, and I would rather not waste any of my life streams this early. Alright. What is effectively just an enhanced version of Sweet Treat. You can't, you can basically hold back and just go rapid fire, but you gotta be careful, because like what just happened without me even noticing, you can hit the poison mushrooms if you're going too fast. So, I think only 2 of them drop, though. So once you see both of them drop, go Hambo. Alright, now I gotta figure out a way to beat this guy. This is gonna be hard. I wonder, can I jump on the foot? And would that be... yeah, let's see if this would be easier. No, not really. That didn't affect Vivian? Hello? Pardonnez-toi, good sir. She is still technically grounded. That is... okay, duly noted. Vivian does not get affected by earthquakes. I have 2 of these. Let's do it. I rarely ever have reasons to use Ultra Shrooms. Hey! Man just came and took a bite out of my face! Hey, yo! Bad touch! I was not even ready for that. I was taking a drink of my pop when he just outwardly showed, like, just throws his face into mine and just, no. I would never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you, Whelps. If you were bested by us, I don't think you'd have to worry about that. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to be 100% real with you. Probably not a good idea to get hit by that. There's a reason why we keep Vivian out. Shit like this. Let's go. Ain't taking this shot. No, I do not. And I would rather not. I would rather not take a grand total of 16 damage, friend. Oh, Vivian, you dying. Can we wrap this up in 2 turns? Let's see. Let's see. I am going to say no. So, I have a better idea. Swap to Bobbery, so that Vivian doesn't die. And we're just gonna, because Bobbery has full HP, we're just gonna take this man's down with this. I'm 100% confident we can do this, because, like, literally I pierce him when he dies. Hey! that attack kind of is really hard to guard against, because it comes so fast, with very little warning. Yeah, one thing about Gloomtail is you notice that he does not share the same cricket weakness as Hooktail, but at the same time, the other good thing is that he doesn't try and trick you after he's dead. Fine by me, we'll do it. Yeah. And unlike last time where we got a Koopa Troopa got shot out of the stomach with a crystal star, here we get a nice treasure chest with something we will need in the next episode, the star key. And before we leave, one little secret that can only be obtained... Oh. Yeah, this is the only time we'll be able to do this. I just need to figure out where on earth I'm supposed to blow up. There we go. A little secret room. Now, the funny thing is, you would never know about this. And there's no way you can go back to get it after you put that star key at the top of the pedestal. Or, well, you know. You know what? I'll explain later. We'll see you guys next time.